Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. Not every film, not every movie should make their way to Netflix. Please, Netflix should start filtering the kind of content that they allow on that platform. Otherwise, it's going to become boring. It's going to become an eyesore. Guys, I am so upset. You know when you finish watching a movie and you start crying, you start beating yourself, pinching yourself that, oh my God, what did I just do? I just wasted my precious data and my precious time on this crap. That was the exact way I felt after I finished watching Small Chops on Netflix. Who sent me? Who sent me? Before I continue this video, do not forget, guys, tomorrow is Saturday and we are having our regular, okay, not so regular, amazing, awesome, interesting, exciting, entertaining FSWG live stream on my YouTube channel. We do this every Saturday by 3 p.m. West African time, 3 p.m. or 1500 West African time. So please do not miss out. Do not fail to join the live stream, guys. Well, we have a lot to talk about. So I look forward to seeing all of you. And guys, do not forget to visit my merch store. I have dropped the link in the description box of this video. Go ahead, visit my merch store, and please patronize your girl if you need a merch, an item, something, a product that will identify you with my FSWG brand. My merch store is where all the magic happens. Okay, let's get into the video now. There are so many annoying movies on Netflix. My days. Guys, let's talk about the Nigerian ones that are very, very annoying. We're talking about, is it 10 Days in Sun City? That movie pisses me off. A Trip to Jamaica, that one is very, very annoying. There's this other one again. Is it Three Wise Men? The one that AY, Ramsey Noah, Falls acted. That one. I didn't even finish that movie. I just started it and I started seeing some annoying accents, some forming of. I just deleted it from my last watch or continue watching. I deleted it from that list. And then there was that Small Chops that I went to go and watch. Man, I was beating myself up. I felt like I did a great injustice to myself. I wasted data. Me that don't joke with data. Oh no, that movie was simply horrible. It was just so annoying. But for the sake of, you know, communication, so that people don't start looking at me like, what is great talking about, I'm just going to give you guys like a synopsis of the movie and then go ahead to talk about the things that really, really pissed me off on the movie. Small Chops is about her work hard, play hard, single father of a grown-up woman. That's the best way I can describe that man. Anyways, Small Chops is about this man who works hard and plays hard, and he went to a bar on a certain night via the direction of his driver. Okay, his driver took him there anyways, and then he witnessed the outburst of a young woman who is a belly dancer in the bar. So this woman, she gives the guest at the bar lap dances, but she has a rule: never touch me. So on that particular night, this particular man touched her bum and she slapped the man, and that was where she was shouting and raving mad, don't ever touch me, I'm an artist, I'm an entertainer, blah blah blah. So her attitude kind of impressed or attracted this particular man. His name is Casper or Jasper, I can't remember. So Casper grew interested in her, and then he paid his driver to help bring the girl over to his house so that she could spend the weekend with him, or most preferably they will have fun, in quotes, you know, do what adults do. So the person that actually did the deal, that's the manager of the bar, who is also a friend to this particular girl, Nikita, that's her name, told her that she was going to dance all through the weekend. So Nikita, not knowing that she was going to go and, you know, do runs or do the usual things that adults do, went ahead with the plan because the money was big. You know, she's a struggling girl who is doing online courses in school, trying to better herself. So she gets to this man's house. Jasper or Casper is very, very arrogant. Nikita too is very, very hot-tempered and arrogant as well, and proud. So both of them were struggling so hard to get on. And then there was the other part of Casper's ex-lover, who had broken up with him 3 months before, but then had come back, stating that she wanted to come back into his life, into the relationship. And then the person that played that role was Nse Ikpe Etim. She's one of my favorite Nollywood actors. I love her so much. I love the fact that she is so natural and original when she acts. But in this particular movie, I'm coming, I'll tell you guys what I don't like. Now guys, at the end of the day, we're made to know that Nikita has a dark history. She was raped by her uncle several times, and then she gave him a scar, and then she ran out of home and has been living on the streets by herself until she found Madame B's bar, where she became a dancer and is taking online courses to better her life. And then my god, this story is so exhausting to talk about. At the end of the day, the story ended with, it's just like rich man meets a poor girl, and poor girl is very, very arrogant and doesn't want to just make herself look gullible to the man. But at the end of the day, the guy dealt with her, my uncle sent him to jail, and guys, I'm not even going to advise you to go and watch it, because you will come back and you come and insult me that, Glory, why would you recommend such a film? However, let me critique the film very well so that I'll feel better, because I am still upset that I wasted my data on that kind of movie. Now, on a more serious note, guys, I am a sucker for movies like that, that have a plan. I watched Small Chops on Netflix, and I felt like whoever created that movie, whoever directed that movie, was completely clueless. Whoever directed that movie did not even have a plan. The person did not even know what he or she was doing. I felt like they just needed to create a movie, all in the name of creating a movie, or all in the name of saying, oh, I created a movie. And one thing that really, really annoys me with movies like that is they spend a lot of money on the kind of house, the kind of cars, but then the quality of the script, the quality of the plot, the quality of the entire content that makes up the film is very, very annoyingly low budget. Which is one thing that really, really pisses me off with a lot of Nigerian movies. It's as if most of these producers, directors, they just want to build a bulk of portfolio. But when you look at the kind of movies that they create, they are all low quality, low standard. It is just so freaking annoying, and it's time wasting. When I heard the name Small Chops, I had a lot of expectations, especially because of the kind of A-list actors that I saw on the cast. There's Inse Ikpe Etim, there's Chika Ike, there's Nukere Anunobi, there's Nkem Owo, there's is it Lolo, one of the staff, there's this man Saka, there's also this other female. In fact, the only person that was kind of alien to me was the Jasper, the white man. But every other person that casted in that movie, very, very amazing actors. I've seen a lot of their movies, and they are really, really very, very talented and very good. One of my favorite of the whole lot is Nse Ikpe Etim and Nkem Owo. In fact, all of them. But I was very, very disappointed, because I felt like these people, when they were giving you these roles to play, didn't you argue at least for a bit that no, if I act like this, it is going to taint the reputation I already have as an actor? I just felt like people just collected a role. Come on, there are certain roles that you don't even accept at all, because it doesn't really speak well of your reputation in the movie industry. Now, the person's role in the movie that really, really pissed me off was Nse Ikpe Etim's role. I was really disappointed because they gave her a very, very low standard, low budget role. And our role in the movie was just too short. In fact, there was no point for that role at all. If at all there was going to be a point for that role, there should have been continuity. Now, they gave her the role of the ex-girlfriend who wants to come back because there is a competition. And then they made her speak this very, very annoying British accent. It was just, guys, oh God. I'm trying to remain focused on this review so that I don't just miss yarn, but I'm trying to express myself. It feels like the words are not just coming out right. Now, in my opinion, the role she played as the jealous, independent, strong, controlling, classy, British-speaking, accented girlfriend, I just felt like it did not just suit her personality at all. I've seen Nse Ikpe Etim act movies, and that is what made me fall in love with her. Any movie she acts, I want to watch it. I want to watch it over and over again. One of my favorite movies of her is Mr. and Mrs., where she acted with one particular guy. Is it Benjamin or something? I can't really remember that man's name. But this particular movie, I just felt like it was just a horrible role that they gave to her to play, and that role was just too brief. And the role was completely senseless in the movie, in my opinion. Why was she there in the first place? Why did they even have that character in the movie? It did not really make sense, because the character just popped up and then also effaced just as it started. Oh, she came, she wanted to come back into Jasper's life, and then she lied that or whether she lied or not, I don't even know. But then she said that she was pregnant, and then, you know, she got back to him. She had a fight with Nikita, that's Chika Ike, and then later she made love with Jasper, and then Jasper said, okay, you have to leave my house, and she was crying, and that was the end of our role. Now, another thing that really annoyed me about that movie was the Nikita character. That's the role acted by Chika Ike. Guys, and listen, this is one thing I really admire about a lot of Western movies. They ensure that whatever character an actor is going to be taking on, they ensure that that person immerses his or herself in the character. They make sure you study the personality of people that behave in that kind of character. They make sure you do your research, you do your studies. You have to work on it, you have to learn. There are movies that I have seen that they take at least 5 years before, you know, to create the movie, to act it, before they finally put it out for public consumption. At the end of the day, when the movie comes out, when you want to hear the reviews from critics, hey God, you'll be asking yourself, are these people not satisfied? That is because they are after excellence, not after quantity. They are after excellence, quality of production, not quantity. But that's the problem with a lot of Nigerian movies. You hear that, oh, certain movie companies, they released 100 movies in a year. I don't understand where people rush into. Is it a competition? Whereas some other Western film companies, at least 10 movies in a year, or max even 5 movies in a year. For them, so long as they have blockbusters, they have movies that bring them the bags, they are satisfied. They prefer quality over quantity. I mean, take a look at Chika Ike's role. You want to play the role or the character of a stripper in a bar, not a stripper, but a belly dancer in a bar, you know, that's really hot-tempered. The least she could have done was to be trained, or the least that the director could have done, or whoever, the least they could have done was to teach her different techniques, different styles of dancing, different dance moves. Teach her all those things. I'm not saying she didn't try. She actually really tried. She really tried. But they only taught her, like, let's say, one particular dance routine. So for the entire duration of that movie, it was only that dance routine that we kept on seeing. Guys, it was so annoying. Oh God. Guys, every time I see Nikita, you know, coming out to do that, I'm like, what the actual fuck? Guys, I'm sorry, but that movie, I don't even want to remember it. The movie is just so annoying. This is what I'm gonna say about that movie. It has a horrible storyline. It has a horrible plot. Even the part of trying to introduce Nikita's sordid past, you know, of her being raped by her uncle, the way they even introduced the scene, it was just very unprofessionally done. It lacked professionalism. It lacked quality. Guys, it was just so very annoying. And guys, the movie actually had a strong potential. From the beginning of the movie, it had a very strong potential of being an amazing movie to watch and enjoy. But after that beginning, and then the movie started progressing, I just started to lose interest. The movie lost its magic from the middle. The movie lost its magic the moment Nikita went to go and spend that annoying weekend, you know, with Jasper or Casper in his house. That was when things started to go south. It felt as if once that part of the movie started, the director or whoever wrote the script had no idea how to navigate the movie anymore. So what they just wanted was, oh yeah, this movie should hurry up and finish. It should finish. We are below or behind release date. It should finish. And that's another problem again about most of these Nigerian movie makers. They are so much in a hurry to put out a movie. And then how do these movies even get to Netflix? I don't understand. Do they pay a particular fee to feature their movie on Netflix? Because some movies should be banned from making it to Netflix. Please, spare us the torture. Spare us the torture. That movie was a complete torture. I could not believe I spent over 1 hour watching that. Overall, aside from all the annoying things I saw on that movie, apart from the confusion of the movie has ended, because even when the movie ended, I still was confused, like what's going on. There were other parts that I really liked. I loved Nkem Owo's character. I loved the role he played. I loved the role Saka played. In fact, those people who were put in the movie as a comic relief, the staff or the helps in Jasper's house, I loved their roles. They really did great. Nkem Owo, I loved this part. And then Toyin Abraham, well, she did okay, but sometimes I feel like she overdoes her acting sometimes, and when I'm supposed to laugh, I'm not laughing. I'm just really annoyed. So aside those funny, precious moments, for me, that movie was just a complete fail. It was a complete waste of budget. It was just a complete waste of my data. You see that data? They need to give it back to me. They need to give it back to me. I am fully aware that even talking about this movie on my channel is some sort of promotion for them, okay? Because of course people say that there's no such thing as negative publicity. So guys, if you are going to go ahead and watch the movie so that you can have an idea of what I'm talking about, you are definitely doing them a favor by helping them to get more views, more traffic on Netflix. So in other words, I am promoting a fellow Nigerian's movie. Not bad, right? Anyways, let me know what you think about the movie if you have watched it in the comment section below. If you haven't watched it, then I am not actually recommending the movie to you, but I am saying that you can go ahead to watch it just for the sake of this review, so that you let me know if what I have said is out of place or you also saw what I saw on the movie. But remember, if you're watching the movie on Netflix, you're also supporting a Nigerian brand. That said, I will see you all on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. Thank you all so much for watching. Have an amazing TGIF. Bye. Bye. Bye.